What I was going to say was, free from this false order, free from pain in a world of equality, ruled by darkness, and I've been expecting you. You stand accused of being involved in a fight. Ravok demands that you pay your penalty in shards and blood. Refuse, and you will suffer the consequences.
I'll pay the fine.
A wise decision. Ravok demands a blood sacrifice to cleanse you. Step up to the altar. Heed this lesson well. Now go and let your wound heal. Your sins are forgiven.
Interesting. Can you examine this for me?
My time is limited, but your potion looks interesting.
Well, it was supposed to be a tranquilizer, but it doesn't work.
Supposed to be? Pah! Only facts matter here. I estimate I'll need half a day for a proper analysis.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. It's essential you know the constituents. I don't want you killing someone by mistake. Come back in a few hours. I'll have the initial results then.
About the tranquilizer.
Don't rush me. Speed is not my forte. Please be patient.
Can you tell me the exact recipe for the panacea?
I don't think I heard you correctly. What is it you're asking? You do know that if you take that stuff again, it could have terrible consequences. I determined the exact dose. A smidge too much, and your circulation would likely break down. I would then have to tell Fenris why you ended up in a hospital bed. Sorry, but the recipe is staying right here in my head.
This damn infection. I should train my mind before... Mental training. About the tranquilizer.
Okay, so my analysis is complete. Your concoction is anything but a tranquilizer.
Then what is it?
Well, your drug has little effect on humans. Apart from a numb tongue and potency issues. I found clear evidence of mushroom spores. To be more precise, cave mushroom spores. They're very rare in this region, so I'm wondering where you got this tincture from.
Caracas.
Aha, from the Morcons then. Those simpletons shouldn't be playing around with alchemy. But back to my findings. In relation to non-human subjects, this drug is fascinating, especially when combined with the spores I mentioned. It causes a significant rise in blood pressure and an attack on the central nervous system. The result? Greatly increased aggression. Of course, that's just a rough summary, but I hope sufficient for you to understand.
Yeah, thanks for the information.
All in the name of science. Only, please don't tell anyone I didn't charge you. Otherwise, every chancer around here will think he can get treatment at my expense. Here, take your concoction. If anyone discovers this dishwater amongst my vials, my reputation will be in jeopardy. Whoever created this mixture had no idea that they were very close to achieving what they intended. They just shouldn't have added the spores. Now, I must get back to my work.
We'll deal with it. You won't get away from us.
This will happen. Humans should pay attention to the lessons these ruins can teach.
Ah, you're back. So, did you manage to find out what's wrong with the tranquilizer?
Yeah, had it examined.
Well, don't keep me waiting.
The cave mushrooms were the dud ingredient.
I don't get it. The recipe said they were a key component.
Seems the outlaw was full of shit. The spores trigger an aggressive behavior. Rather than quieting the beast, it makes them crazy.
Son of a bitch. Then the drug's unusable.
Not necessarily. If I understood it right, if you take out the cave mushrooms, the recipe should work.
I'll think about it. Well, now that's done, you should find Attila. The cages are full again. He'll want the arena open so the killing can continue.
You're here? Good. Venya's done herself proud this time. Some real vicious, hungry, mean beasts. Let me know when you're feeling brave enough to face them.
I'm ready to fight in the arena.
Good. It'll make a real man out of you. But there are rules. I get to pick the creature you fight against. Once the fight starts, I'll close the gate behind you. You can only get out by pulling the lever next to the gate.
Lever?
Yeah. As soon as you pull it, we will stop the fight. We'll open the gate as fast as we can. We'll get you out, unless the creatures get you first. Just concentrate on the fight, and don't pull the lever until they're all dead. Leave before they're all dead, and all you get is the shame of defeat. Any questions?
I got it.
Good. Then you're ready for the first challenge. Ready? Give the signal, and I'll let the creatures loose.
I want to fight.
Good. Every time you win, I make it harder for you. And don't worry about going easy on the creatures, because they won't go easy on you.
What am I fighting?
You'll see soon enough. Get yourself ready. Taking you to the arena. You did well. Like I promised. The possessions of someone who wasn't as good as you in there.
Thanks.
Well, I enjoyed watching that. Reminded me of how things used to be. Well, I couldn't have done it. No, not these days, anyway.
I bet you could have.
Not anymore. Too old now. These days, all I can do is watch others take the risks. Come back when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll be here, getting everything ready for you.
Do you fight in the arena?
I can't. The fight has left these old bones. When I was younger, I was allowed to fight the creatures that were in our vents. And many were capable opponents. Been here my whole life. Never been outside. Is it true the air is fresher there? Guess I'll never know now. Not with those things trying to take over out there.
I want to fight.
But I already told you we're not set up for another fight yet. Keep coming back. You'll soon get the fight you're looking for. I'll let you know when we're ready.
What should I know about the Morcons?
I'll tell you of my people, as long as you're listening. I've been around longer than anybody, so I should know. We've been down here for far too long. We've only just started to explore the surface. And with the light from the surface, in Discord.
Discord?
The Poachers. They're a new group among us. The Resistors protect our laws, but the Poachers want to change everything. Ravak knows I don't hate all that they say. But they just can't leave things alone.
What is it that you don't like about the Poachers?
They are too open. If they were just bringing things from outside into the grotto, I wouldn't mind. Can't say I don't like the arena fights after all. But they let themselves be led astray by the ideas of outsiders. It's too much change. Plenty here don't like it. And it's driving us apart, splitting the strength of the Morcons.
You think life under the Resistors is better?
If they serve the Oblivion, then yes. I want things to stay as they are. I want us to remain true to our faith. If we did that, we wouldn't need to worry every day about our lives being turned upside down. We would know real peace.
You would know boredom.
Only the young think such things.
I've heard enough.
Well, I hope you learned something useful.
Ilka gone home to Ravok? I can hardly... I won't tolerate fighting here!
I want to show my respect.
Ah, what have you brought?
Can I speak with Khan? I spoke to Attila.
I've heard about your victory in the arena. Most impressive. Between you and I do not believe the Great Khan expected you to risk your life. Engaging in mortal combat at our behest proves your respect. Khan wants to speak with you. Go to him.
Your voice sent me. I've proven my respect for your culture.
I accept my voice's decision. Perhaps I have finally found someone worthy of my task. Before we go, do you have any more questions?
You mentioned a task. What does it involve?
Patience, child. It's almost time. If you have no further questions, I'll take you to Ravok's Cathedral. All will be explained.
Tell me about yourself.
A pointless story. I don't wish to share it.
What can you tell me about Morcon history?
Ancient lore speaks of a time before the comet. A time of darkness, terror. When the comet hit, our forefathers fled here. People killed over resources amidst the falling ash. Our predecessors trapped themselves in the tunnels. Many generations lived here. The balance ensured our survival. Nothing was allowed to change. The rations were equal. The number of citizens remained steady. The balance saved us. But now it is threatened. The poachers open the gates. I fear the worst. But enough about that. I dislike wasting words. I have one last task for you. Follow me to Ravok's Cathedral.
I'll get you!
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this place. It is clear you are not a true servant. Get out.
Wait here.
What is it?
I must speak with Asmir. We will continue afterwards.
Go get him.
Asmir,
Yes, my lord.
I am going to Ravok's...
So it is time.
It is. My instinct tells me I have found the one.
Then I won't keep you any longer. May Ravok welcome you into his perfect oblivion.
May Ravok watch over you too, my friend. Let's continue. No questions.
Stop! You are guilty of a crime. You must face Serena. Come along now.
Free from this false order. Free from...
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Of course.
I've been expecting you. You stand accused of being involved in a fight. Ravok demands that you pay your penalty in shards and blood. Refuse, and you will suffer the consequences.
I'll pay the fine.
A wise decision. Ravok demands a blood sacrifice to cleanse you. Step up to the altar. Heed this lesson well. Now go and let your wound heal. Your sins are forgiven.
We walk in silence.
Why?
No talking. I must prepare for what is to come. Patience. A few more levels and we will be there. This is Bahadur. Speak with him. He will explain. My words are coming to an end. I will await your decision. I trust it will be a wise one.
I see you're here with Khan. Strange as it is, he must have a good reason for getting an outsider to do the job. But before we begin, tell me, do you wish to join us? To walk the path of the Morkons, worship Ravok, and be a protector of Oblivion?
I'm already a member of another faction.
That's disappointing. But it's not for me to understand why Khan would want you to carry out such an important task. Has Khan told you why you're here?
No. He kept that to himself.
Ah, he's a man of few words. Then I suppose it's my privilege to give you the good news. Khan has chosen you to take his life.
Okay, no problem. When?
Your willingness is pleasing. I can see why Khan chose you. When you are ready, find me, and the fight will begin.
All right. I've made my decision. Yes. I'll take Khan's life.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll make the arrangements. I trust that you'll grant Khan an honorable death.
I won't make it easy for you.
Hang on a minute. You're going to fight back?
Of course. Only death in battle is honorable. Are you prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's fight.
You have my thanks. May Ravok receive you.
May Ravok be with you.
And with you.
How long are you going to keep this up? Praise be to Ravok. Khan is reborn in Ravok's arms. I admit I had my doubts, but you proved a capable fighter. Perhaps Khan was right to choose you as his executioner.
So what now?
In recognition, I will grant you a request. What do you want? If it's in my power, I'll grant it.
About that favor. I wouldn't mind some shards.
I see. If this is what you desire. I trust that will be sufficient. Now I'd be grateful if you'd leave me in peace. Thank you for your efforts. I will pray for Khan. Are you okay? What are you doing?